Throw another log on. The fire is dying just like the glory of Troy. You remember the wooden horse? You remember the victory? Good. Now forget it, because the gods despise a winner who gloats. Odysseus sailed away from the burning city believing he was the master of the world. But the sea has a master too, Poseidon. He saw the smoke of Troy and he sent the storms, not just wind and rain, but mountains of black water. Weeks turned into months, months into years. They were blown off the map. They fought monsters with one eye. They were turned into pigs by witches. But the sword could solve those problems. You can stab a monster, you can kill a witch, but you cannot kill a song. The wind died. The sails went slack. The water became flat as a mirror. A terrible, unnatural silence fell over the ocean. And then the smell, not of salt, but of rotting flowers. Sweet, sickening, rotting flowers. Through the mist they saw it. The island of the Sirens. It looked like a meadow from a distance. But when they drifted closer, they saw the truth. The white flowers in the grass were not flowers, they were bones. The bleached ribs and skulls of sailors who had listened. Odysseus knew he was smart, but true intelligence is knowing when you are weak. He knew that if he heard the song, he would dive into the water and drown just to get closer to it. He had to deafen his crew. He took a wheel of beeswax, warmed it in the sun, and plugged the ears of every oarsman. But Odysseus, he suffered from the curse of curiosity. He had to know. He wanted to hear the music that broke men's souls. So he gave his men a terrifying order. Tie me to the mast. Stand me upright. Lash me with the thickest ropes. And no matter how much I beg, no matter how much I scream, do not set me free. The crew rowed. They heard nothing but the blood rushing in their own heads. But Odysseus, he heard her. It wasn't a scream, it was a whisper. It didn't sound like a monster. It sounded like his wife. It sounded like his mother. It sounded like peace. The magic took him. His eyes rolled back. He thrashed against the ropes like a trapped animal. The hemp bit into his skin until he bled. He screamed at his men, "Cut me loose! I command you! I am your king!" He spat at them. He cursed them. He promised them gold. He promised them death. But the men were deaf to his madness. Two of them, Eurylochus and Perimedes, stood up. They did not cut him loose. They walked over and tied more ropes around him. They bound him tighter. That, my friends, is love. Sometimes to save a man, you must ignore his commands. The island faded into the mist. The song died. Odysseus stopped screaming. He slumped against the mast, exhausted, sweating, shivering. He had heard the voice of the divine, and he had survived. But the hardest part of a journey is not the road. It is the arrival. Odysseus is about to find out that while he was fighting monsters, wolves have moved into his house. The king returns next time. But he returns as a beggar. Add more wood. The night gets colder before the dawn.